But for people in general, fear is a very often present emotion, and also when people meditate, of course, because once the mind, the surface mind, begins to quieten down, then all sorts of things come up, and people imagine that when you meditate, you end up with, bliss and joy, but actually, many people end up with a lot of suppressed thoughts and feelings coming up. Once the mind gets more quiet, then it's like here we have the ocean, and mostly we're living on the surface of the ocean, on the waves. You're rising up and down on the waves. Once you go down into the ocean, then there's all sorts of things down there. Not just nice little, friendly dolphins, but also sharks and all sorts of very strange beings living in the depths of the ocean. And so likewise, one of the most common is that people experience deep fears, which normally they try to suppress in their busy daily lives. When you're sitting quietly, then this kind of very, either fear coming from some past trauma, or a fear which is a kind of existential fear, So I think the one of the important points of meditation is to allow all these suppressed feelings, both pleasant ones and unpleasant ones, to come to the surface, and to recognize them, and in a way to befriend them. Not to be fearful of fear, but to allow the fear to come up, and then say, "Hello, fear. What's your problem? What is it? What would you like to tell me?" And to listen. Because normally if something unpleasant arises, we tend to want to shut it back down again, and just to allow it, and to, like a friend, just to listen to what it has to say. Sometimes that can help a lot, and also to help us to really understand what is motivating us under the surface of our conscious mind.